Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And if you saw the title of this video, then you know this video is about me finishing my very first sketchbook. To a lot of people, this really might not seem like much or be too big of a deal, but I've been doing art for 2 years, probably 2 years, give or take some time. And I finished my very first sketchbook this thick, and I've had this since the 2-year point. And you could go, how have you not finished a sketchbook and you've been drawing for 2 years? I'm a purely only digital artist. I don't really like to draw traditionally. I didn't do any of it. So any of my improvement and any of my drawing has always been digital art. I have folders upon folders of new drawings I made in digital art. But whenever it came to traditional art, I'd pick up the pencil and I just couldn't do it. I have sensitive ears, so I would give myself the excuse I don't like the sound of eraser on paper. I'm good at frequencies that I don't like to hear the sound a pencil on paper. So I would tell myself whenever I would pull out my sketchbook, you know, I'd start doing a little doodle and then it wouldn't work out and I'd go, okay, I'm just going to stop this. I'm going to go back to my glass tablet because no pencil on paper, no eraser noises. Paper crinkling absolutely kills me. That is an absolute destroyer. But at the start of this year, I decided for self-improvement and I became really fascinated with realism art, the beautiful realism. I'm following some artists that I was absolutely amazed, and they draw traditionally. And improvement. When I drew digitally, I couldn't get the same improvement I was trying to get, versus when I learned it traditionally, I was able to actually move forward. If I learned it traditionally, I could do it easily digitally. But if I learned it digitally, it wouldn't always stick with me, and I couldn't do it traditionally. So from the start of this year, you know, it's April, I was able to, I actually finished this a week ago. I was able to fill the rest of the sketchbook. I only had 3 or 4 pages actually drawn in here. Let me just show you just a couple things that I drew. This is one of the things I did. I was doing a perspective check. I was trying to learn perspective under an artist. That was one of the first. That wasn't the first drawing. Those are actually more recent. They were last year, some point last year. The start of the sketchbook actually was like this. You know, that was one of the drawings I did, wrote down my name and stuff. But I did that, and maybe I don't want you guys to see my name. No, I'll be fine. But that's what I drew, and it just didn't look good. So I decided I need to give up on that. I tried to draw Master Chief at one point. I was going to do something for my brother-in-law, but that didn't work out because I couldn't draw. But these are years old. And so from the span of the start of this year to the end of this year, I was able to draw all this and get it completely filled. And I just want to show you guys a couple highlights. And I want to thank you guys for going with me through my journey of doing these drawings. Now, I did make a mistake. On this half, it is, in order to be right side up, like this. On this half, it's like this. When I started drawing the first time, I drew them from the start of the book. When I started drawing the second time, officially at the start of the year, I forgot, and I drew it from the start of the book. And so all my drawings on the technically back side are all upside down because I did it as if it was the front of the book. But I want to show you guys just a couple highlights, just a couple of the drawings I did. And if you guys want a full tour of it, I would hate to do a full tour of it, but if you guys want a full tour of it, be sure to leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see about doing a full tour. One of the artists that gave me the greatest improvement, once I find it, was Chomeng. Now, I was completely baffled when he started speaking English in some of his recent tutorials because I'm used to him only speaking Korean. That I actually thought I was fluent in Korean for a moment, but I wasn't. It was just he was speaking English. That he helped me because the Loomis method, drawing the head, getting the chin, I just couldn't do. And I would redraw it over and over again. But when I fully went through his video and started doing my own self-study on the Loomis method, it actually started helping out a whole bunch. So this is one of my favorites for it. I have another one that I want to show. I have basically 3 I want to show. Here's the last one. I was really happy with this one. I was practicing basically doing horns because I got a bunch of characters and OC stuff that have horns, dragon-like characters, so I decided to add it. It was in the reference photo. I don't do too well with drawing women. men, I can do it much better, but when it comes to female anatomy, I find myself messing up so much or making the woman just look really gross and ugly. But like, I was so excited about filling this book that I had a couple pages left, and it was drawing all the way to 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to finish the sketchbook because I was so excited about filling my first sketchbook. I told everyone in my family, and basically only one person cared. They're all artists, so they were completely... The only reason they cared was they were shocked that I didn't finish it yet. But besides that, you know, I had this filled. So this is just, guys, a thank you and just a quick journey through me finishing my first sketchbook. So I want to thank you guys for being with me, and hopefully I'm going to do more sketchbooks, and I'm going to have you guys go along with them. If you, like I said, if you guys want an actual sketchbook tour, I will go through it with you. It just depends on how well this video does, and I'll do it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.